Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be bleaching my hair. So I've actually bleached my hair before, but that was about 3-4 years ago maybe. I think it's about 3. Now that it's all natural and I'm a little bit bored of this hairstyle, so I feel like I'm going to bleach it and see where it goes. Definitely gonna go brass, like ginger colour, the first time I bleach it, so that's gonna be expected. It's in a bun right now because they said that you shouldn't wash it for a couple days. Try and keep the oils in your hair so it doesn't dry out your scalp. So it's really like messy and greasy right now, but that's not the point. So I'll be using this bleach by Blonde and this cream peroxide in the number 40 because this lifts the most colour and it's also the most damaging, but
this is why it's going to fail. I'm kidding.
This is why it could go wrong, but we'll have to see. I'll try and show you the process of me doing it and hopefully it can provide you a bit of advice along the way because I'm still just YOLOing it, but please look forward to it. This bit can go this light and this bit's still so dark.
I've actually bleached my hair before.
It's gonna fit in like a shower cap. So this one is like after the first bleach dye and my roots are really light whilst my ends are quite dark still. It has gone a little bit lighter because it's now brown, but another problem is that I think it's been a week and my roots are already growing out. I don't know if it's a good thing that my hair is growing really quickly, but today I'm going to try and bleach it again. Oh yeah, the bottoms are quite light as well. So I'm going to focus on these bits and we'll see, and hopefully the end result will look better than what it is now.
A little bit worse this time. Down a bit. Yeah. Left a bit. Yep. There you go. You need more on your brush. Left. You have a like sponge on your hair. You need to like rub it. So rub it to the left. Yeah. Yeah. Literally where your fingers were. That's where you need to do it. So yeah, that's where you need to do it.
Okay, so this is after the second bleach session and you can tell that previously it was only blonde yellow at the top at my roots, and you can see that this much more has gone a lot more lighter. The rest has gone lighter, it's gone to a lot brassy orange tone. You can still see that everything isn't going to plan. I feel like the next session, which is today, will lift a lot more. My hair is slightly damaged because of the 40 developer that I used, but I'm going to try and moisturize it more with coconut oil afterwards. But in this session I won't touch on my roots, I'll just do the ends. I'm going to first of all start from around here and go to the bottom and wait for that to develop before I get onto these slightly uneven tones at the top. I'm going to just show you my process, show you how I've gone about bleaching my hair and share some tips along the way. In no way am I a professional, as you can tell. I feel like I've just gone for the opposite ombre effect, like it's lighter at the top and darker at the bottom. Like, hopefully this session will fix it. this is the result after the last bleaching session, and you can tell that it's still pretty orange, but in comparison to last time it's considerably less orange. So after the previous session I could barely run my hand through my hair because it was so damaged. So after conditioning it a few times, it's now smooth enough for me to run my hand through it. So I'm gonna leave it for at least a week before I do anything else to it. Try and keep your hair healthy. Don't bleach your hair more than once in a day or brush your hair when it's wet, because your hair is really damaged at that point, so it's really easy for it to like break halfway through and you don't want that. Next step, I'll probably lighten it. It's going to be a less harsh procedure, so hopefully that will work. I will share that with you in my next video, so stay tuned for that. Please like and subscribe, or maybe turn on the notifications so that you can keep updated with the next video. So now I'll move on to the tips that I have. Don't quote me on anything because I'm not a professional here. I just want to share with you some of my tips that I would have preferred before I bleached my hair. So tip number 1, make sure that you have either cling film or a developer cap on you so that you keep your hair wrapped up after you bleach it. This keeps in all the heat, and the heat will help your hair develop, I believe. And what went wrong in my first bleach session, which was a complete waste of time, was that after I did my ends, which was completely fine, I spent too long doing my roots, or I spent too long doing the whole procedure in general, so that all of the ends had dried up, and dried bleach will not develop your hair. You're meant to wrap it up so that the heat is trapped inside. This helps lighten your hair. That's why the roots were so light, because my scalp gives off heat, so the end result was just light roots and barely any change in my ends. My second tip is that you should try and avoid using 40 volume developer. This is because it's really damaging, and they say you should leave it in your hair for as little time as possible, but as for me, I left it in for a really long time because I couldn't see the whole of my head, so I was trying to do it thoroughly. So following from that, try and apply it as quickly as possible, as thoroughly as possible, so that it doesn't dry out. Another tip is that make sure you have 2 mirrors, which I didn't. One in front of you and one behind you, so you can easily see the back, unless you have someone to help you, which would be extremely useful because no one can see the back of their head. So that's the end of this video. I hope that gave you somewhat useful advice in bleaching your own hair, or gave you a little bit of entertainment watching me bleach my hair. Do you think I suit this hair colour? Or is it too yellow?